everybody, and welcome to another Cricut craft tutorial. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to my channel. We put out new videos on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and I do have the occasional live video throughout the week. Today we're going to talk about how to do bleached t-shirts, and this is the one that I made for the tutorial. Super easy to do, really fun, and it only takes a couple of supplies. So you'll need a t-shirt, and I do recommend using a 100% cotton shirt. The poly blend shirts will give you more of like a splotchy color, so if that's what you're going for, cool, and they look really good. But if you want more of like a solid plain color, you'll want to go with 100% cotton. You're going to need a spray bottle or a mister and a bottle of bleach, and that's literally all you need as far as your supplies. And then with your Cricut, you're just going to cut out your decal that you can apply to your shirt, and you'll need some transfer tape. This is just done with a regular adhesive vinyl. You could use 631, you could use Oracal 651, you could use Cricut brand, whatever you have laying around. Maybe a color you don't really use very much is great for these projects. So let's get outside and get started. The first thing that you're going to want to do is lay your shirt out. Now we are doing this outside because this can be pretty messy. And we have our decal, and we need to place our decal onto our shirt. Now this is just 651 vinyl, it's nothing crazy. We're not doing HTV, because we're going to use this as our stencil. And one thing you want to note is that you want to make sure, if you want a single like specific color without like blotchy colors, you're going to want to use a 100% cotton shirt. If you use a polyester blend, you're going to have some different colors and some blotchiness, because that's just the way that material reacts. So here is our decal. And it's usually, we place it about 3 fingers from the collar, and then I just kind of eyeball. If it's straight, it should be fine. I'm pretty good at eyeballing straightness on these, and that looks really good. So then I'm just going to take a squeegee and press this down. And the good thing is this likes to stick to shirts, so it's really kind of nice. And you just want to make sure you keep your shirt fairly flat. And then you're going to take your transfer tape off. You just want to make sure that your vinyl stays stuck to the shirt. Like I said, it does like to stick to this, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal. It should come off no problem. But you'll want to take your time removing your decal or your transfer tape from your decal. And again, I just use a color that I like have a ton of, or that I just don't think I'll use a lot, because you're just going to rip this right off anyways. So I would just say use a color. It doesn't really matter what color you use. You can just use something you don't think you'll use a lot of. And it does help to hold the shirt down as you go and hold it nice and tight. And you just want to watch some of the smaller pieces that you may have, like his little dot on his nose. Just to make sure that everything stays down. And all I'm going to do is just one more time just kind of press down with my hands just to make sure that everything is down. And we're going to re-flatten out our shirt a little bit. And then I'm just going to shift my cardboard over just a hair. There is cardboard under here, and I do that so that the bleach doesn't bleed through. So we have cardboard all along our inside of our shirt. So now all you have to do is take a spray bottle, and this just has regular old bleach, nothing crazy in it. And I'm going to make sure that it is on. And you got to make sure with your spray bottle that you either have spray or mist or stream. And we want spray. So we're just going to gently spray it on. And as soon as I spray it on, what I do is I take a paper towel, and I just dab off all the stuff that's on the decal, because I don't want it to bleed anywhere. So we just do this very lightly, and we go just a couple of times. Now I don't mind that mine is going to be a little bit crazy and kind of all over the place. I sort of like that. But you can do it however you want. That's the beauty with these shirts. There's no right or wrong way. You can add more to the sleeves if you want. These are just all how you want to make them. And so I just make sure, like I said, I just make sure that I do dab off anything that is on the decal. I just don't want it to bleed. And I just want to make sure that my decal shows up very, very well. So we are going to just make sure we get any of the spots that we think aren't showing up real good. And you can use the smaller spray mist bottle. Those tend to work real well as for this as well. And you can see I've got kind of a reddish color. Usually when you do the black, it's a little more orange in color. So it's just a matter of what shirt you choose. And if you do colored shirts, they're going to be different as well. A lot of the colored shirts, you'll end up with more of a white look to them. Okay, I think that's pretty good as far as how much bleach we want to use on it. So I'm just going to go across it one more time with a dry paper towel because I don't want to get bleach all over myself. And I just want to make sure all the bleach is off my decal before I go ham on this, peeling it off. So I'm going to let this sit for just another couple of minutes so that it can dry a little bit more, and then we'll peel off the decal. Okay, we're going to go ahead and peel our decal. And just because I just want to make sure I don't get any bleach on myself, I'm just going to wipe it one more time. I'm kind of crazy about getting any bleach on me. Remove those, and then you just honestly just peel it like it was a label, like one of them sticky labels on your shirts. Just like so. Not always the easiest to get off, but once you get them started, they're pretty easy. Once you get a corner up, they come up real quick. It's just a matter of sometimes getting that little corner. And you can see how nice and deep that still is. You're going to want to rinse this right away with some cold water, and that's going to deactivate your bleach so that you're not having any more bleeding and things like that to your letters. And like I said, I don't dilute my bleach. I use 100% pure bleach. I find that if you dilute it with water, it tends to bleed under your letters a lot easier, and we didn't want that to happen. Now, you're not going to get like a perfect line, but that's kind of what I love about these shirts, is you're never going to have two that are the same, which I think is really fun. Now, just for sizing reference, this is just a child's extra large. This was just kind of an extra shirt I had laying around, and I thought this would be perfect to show you guys how to do this. And again, I do these outside. I don't like to do them in my house. Make sure you are wearing some clothes that you maybe don't care about, just because if you get any bleach on yourself, it's going to end up everywhere, and you don't want to get it on your good clothes, and it will ruin them, as we all know. Growing up, you know, in the era of everybody used bleach on everything, I had many a shirt get a bleach spot on it. So we just have the little dog to go now. And the nice thing is you could honestly bleach a spot out of your shirt, just like a big blob, and then you can HTV over that if you'd like color on it instead of just the plain shirt under it. There's a lot of things you can do with these. Just get his little nosy, and we are all done. You guys can see this was a really quick and easy craft. Super fun to do, and look at how good that came out. I think this came out really, really nice. I love how easy this was, and it only takes a few things to do it. If you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comments down below. Always happy to answer those for you. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos all the time. Hit the bell icon. That will alert you to when I post a new video. Have a great day, and happy crafting!